Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap. Oh, I just got out of the shower. My hair looks real good. My Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television and we do a few reality shows on the side. I must apologize for the lighting. I'm in a hotel and the lighting is not that great. No matter where I sit in the room, it's not that wonderful, so I apologize for that. As I said, I am in a hotel. I'm in Northern California, and actually today was kind of a mixed bag. You know, my day started very early. It started at 4 a.m. I have two projects going at the same time, and one of them, the one that started at 4 a.m., which is not the one I'm at, was challenging today, but it actually seems like it's getting better. I started the day off really kind of pissed off, and then today actually went very smoothly. It was great. It was wonderful. So, yeah, it was pretty good. Anyways. Okay, I'm sorry. My back is itching. It's killing me. Okay, so let's talk about The Amazing Race. So, all right. So, The Amazing Race, I swear to God, first of all, I need to have a talk with someone at CBS. Because, you know, it was a 2-hour episode. And you might think, which is probably what they want you to think, is that, oh, we love this show so much, we're going to run it for 2 hours. But I know better. I know that they don't do that because it's so great that they want to maximize the ratings and, you know, no, that's not why they do that. They do that so that they can free up that time slot for some other show. So it kind of irritates me that they can air 4 nights a week of Celebrity Big Brother, and they can't air, you know, the full season of The Amazing Race. I mean, I'm sorry, it really annoys me. That really irritates me, but okay, whatever. So, the teams ended up going to Zimbabwe. I think that certain countries must give The Amazing Race some sort of deal, because they go to Zimbabwe a lot. Like, if they're going to Africa, they're usually going to Zimbabwe. You know, they were showing, you know, Victoria Falls. And I was like, that's funny. Isn't that exactly where they were jumping off of last season? Or it was the one that had, what were they? Were they the cow? I don't even remember what the team was, but they were the two really cute young guys that were really super cute. And it was the year the reporters won. So it wasn't last season, but it was the season before. And I was like, really? But that's still like a year ago. So I'm like, really? They're going to go back? Okay. So they get to Zimbabwe, and Phil's got a little surprise for them, which that's fine. You know, that's kind of what keeps everyone on their toes on the show. And he's like, we're going to swap partners. Now, when he said that, I'm not going to lie, my throat got in, my heart got in my throat. I was like, but it actually ended, so I thought for sure, oh my gosh, they're totally going to have Team Big Brother, who's getting on everyone's last goddamn nerve. Team Big Brother, they're going to have them switch with Team Ocean Rescue. But they didn't. Thank goodness. Instead, they swapped with the two Team Extreme. Now, here's the thing about Team Extreme. You know, they're the two extreme athletes that I think they were Olympians, the snow skiers. I think, I don't know, but they're the ones who they kind of keep to themselves. And they're not, they haven't, like, rocked any boats or anything, but they also haven't, like, made any friends or anything either, which that's fine. You don't have to do that, but, you know, and you know, basically, I'm not saying that I am disappointed in the way that they're playing the game, because they're playing the game exactly the way that they feel that they should be playing the game, and that's fine with that, because they're not hurting anyone else. Right? They are not doing any dirty tricks to try to get ahead. They're just working hard and getting ahead, which that's fine. I totally respect that 100%. And obviously, Team Big Brother thought so too because they swapped with them, right? Okay, so well, they had to do this. Okay, so they had to do this thing where it was, so they swapped the teams up, and then they had this. They had to do one of two challenges. One was you get on a horse and you ride around and you look for evidence of poaching, and then at the end of the little ride, you have to take the evidence that you found, and then you got to put it on a map where you found it. And some of these people were way better at this than others. Of the ones that did this challenge. The other challenge was they had to get in a Jeep, and they had to drive the Jeep through like a muddy river, which, I mean, it really didn't look like a river. It looked like more like a muddy pothole. And I'm sure it was probably like some sort of like a obstacle course that they make people go on. And so right away, the girls get in it, and they were like, we can't drive a stick. And they just got right out, and they're like, we're doing the horses. I mean, like, but in a way, that was actually good. That was actually very smart. Because if they had tried to muscle their way through that without knowing how to drive a stick, that would not be a good look. I don't remember. Team Yale, anyways, whatever. The point is that, everyone finished this and no one got eliminated. Which I'm sorry, I saw that coming. Because of course they're not going to eliminate, like, if Team Ocean Rescue, comes on as Team Ocean Rescue, and then they swap partners and then one of them gets eliminated. That's fucked up. They're not going to do that. That's crazy. So, anyways, then they had to do some other stuff separately. This was in part 2, in the second episode that they air. And in that, they had to do this thing where they had, and this was the downfall to a few teams. They had to do this thing where they sing and dance with this Zimbabwe group, and the song was in, I guess it was in Zimbabwe or Swahili, or it was in some language. It was I think it was in some language, but and they were being judged not just on. Obviously, they weren't being judged on the notes that they were singing, which is fine. That's fine, because that wouldn't be super fair if they were. But they were judged on their pronunciation. They were judged on their confidence on stage as well. So some teams had to do it over and over and over again, and some of them got it right away. So that was cool. And I swear to God, I had in my head the rest of the night. I had a I just had that song in my head, like. I was like, this is kind of a catchy tune, I do enjoy it. Of course, I can't remember it now, but that's fine. This was close to a week ago, because Lord knows I don't want to post any spoilers. Okay, sorry. Anyways, all right. So I was praying that Team Big Brother would get it. Because first of all, they got detoured. They got U-turned in Africa. And not just that, but Team Yale got U-turned as well. But it didn't matter because Yale came in like 3rd place. I was like, you better get it. But unfortunately, Team Big Brother lives another day, but they came in last. Not the very last, because the very last went home, but it was they came in second to last. So, fingers crossed, maybe TikTok, their time is coming, because they've pissed off a lot of people, And so Team Ocean Rescue is the one who you turned the Team Big Brother. And you know what I find super hilarious? I think it's hilarious that you know, the chick from the Big Brother team is like, I don't know why that they did that to us, you know, and like they have showed clips of her doing dirty shit to them all throughout the race. It's like, really, bitch, really? Okay, okay. Anyways, so the guys that went home were the two firefighters. I think they're from like Jersey. I think. I don't know, but they went home, and it was sad because it was that singing and dancing that really that tripped them up. That tripped them up because even like I said, even if they couldn't actually like sing that great, if you got up there and you knew your pronunciation of your words that you were singing, and you get up there and you've got confidence and you're dancing around, that's all that they were looking for, really, you know. But they just didn't do it. So they ended up going home, and that's unfortunate. But we'll see what happens next week. Because obviously everyone is over Big Brother, so we'll see how much longer they are on the show. They'll probably fucking win. I mean, let's be real. Because that's how, you know, I did like it when the reporters won, actually. I love them. They're actually very sweet, and I still follow them on Twitter. They're very great. I love them. And they're from Santa Barbara, which is beautiful. Santa Barbara is a great town. I remember I was in the, I'll save that for a story time with Angel Benton. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Amazing Race to talk about the Amazing Race, or you can also hashtag Bold and Beautiful to talk about the Bold and Beautiful, because I'm doing that next. And you can hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. Alright, everyone, have a wonderful day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.